All right, get your papers and pencils ready because it's time to practice division. But before we do you know why it's so important to wear your glasses in math class? Because it improves division. Because division, 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 you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go. Well, what is division? That's a great question. Division is equal sharing or equal grouping. Division is when you start with a certain number and you split it into equal parts. Okay, so let's look at an example. If Jimmy had 8 apples and he wanted to split those apples between 4 days. Okay, so he's taking 8 apples and he's splitting them between 4 days. Let's model what that looks like. We see we have 8 apples, of course. And then let's show our 4 days. We got a model for our 4 days. All right, so day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And he's splitting those 8 apples that we have here between these 4 days. So that means day 1, he gets an apple. Day 2, he gets an apple. Day 3, he gets an apple. Day 4, he gets an apple. But we see that we still would have 4 apples left if we just did 1 apple each day. So instead of 1 apple, let's try 2 apples for day 1, 2 apples for day 2, 2 apples for day 3, and 2 apples for day 4. So we see, based on our model, that he would eat 2 apples each day if he had 8 and then split them up between the 4 days. So 8 divided by 4 equals 2. He would have 2 apples each day. Does that make sense? All right, great. All right, now some of you probably heard the word remainder before, okay? So what is a remainder? A remainder is what's left over in a division problem. Now, not all the time, you're not always gonna have a remainder in a problem. Like for example, in the last problem we just did, we had 8 apples, we split them into 4 days, and they each day had 2 apples. It was a perfect fit, okay? This example we're gonna look at, you're gonna see that there is a remainder, and that's gonna happen sometimes. So Anna has $31. Each book at the book fair costs $7. How many books can Anna purchase? Okay, well, what are we gonna do here? Well, we know that Anna has $31 and she's splitting that into groups of 7 because each book costs $7. So one book, that's $7. Another book, that's another $7. So what I wanna do is I'm gonna show my $31 first, okay? So boom, each one of these is representing $1. And so I have 31 of them. If you don't believe me, you can pause the video and count it yourself. Anyways. All right, I have $31. I'm gonna split them into groups of 7, okay? So that's each gonna represent 1 book. So there's 1 book. I crossed off my 7 that I use, and this represents 1 book, that's $7, okay? I have enough to buy another book, or Anna does anyway. 2 groups of 7, okay? And so that's another $7 crossed off. And so another 3 groups of 7, we got another group of 7 crossed off. It looks like I still have enough for another book. So then another book, I had another 7 crossed off. But now you'll see I only have $3 remaining. And so I don't have enough to buy another book. So Anna's $31 split into groups of 7. That means that she can buy 4 books, but she's still gonna have $3 remaining. She will have $3 remaining. That's my remainder. That's how much I have left over, or Anna, anyways. So 31 divided by 7 is 4 with a remainder of 3. That's what that means, all right? Sweet. There's your introduction of division.